That's nice.
True.
I'm putting her A, I would say.
I would say B, but
Well, you can't do anything, so I'm gonna put her A.
oh, I'm the
I
boss.
am. All right, for Mr. Heroes competitive, we go with Anna. Anna, what do you think? I think
S or A.
if we go with more A, because solo healing, like, 'cause you gotta think
Solo
about like
healing,
solo healing as Anna.
yeah. So she has no escape from dive, but in terms of like getting her as like a hero, like if you roll her as an option, you got high healing output,
Yeah,
anti-nade,
antis
stop,
are
shut down.
are pretty good,
Yeah, those are
especially yeah.
huge because especially if like they roll three healers, two tanks, or two two healers, three tanks, then I mean you're in good shape with one Ana. So I'd
Yeah.
say S, but
It's agree. It's just I don't know. It's definitely gonna be hard if you're the only support there, right?
I'd say A plus if like you want to get like super specific. Yeah.
A's plus is a good spot. But get this ad out of here. No free sponsorship. All right.
Ashe.
Ash here.
B.
Yeah.
B, C.
I mean the dot damage is nice,
Yeah,
but
that is good.
I think
Yeah, I mean,
if you're gonna want something, it's a support or a tank. You definitely need one of those.
yeah.
I go with B. I mean Bob's nice in this if you can get it.
Yeah, I mean, if there's perma damage, if there's no supports on the other team, then yeah, I mean, she'd be S, but obviously that's not the case. So
Yeah, I mean with the tank health decrease though, it is kind of nice the damage she does. You know,
Baptiste.
I'm gonna go with S on this one.
Yeah, I agree.
High damage, high
Damage,
healing. The abilities he has are super useful in this burst heal and
immortality
immortality
field.
field. It has to be an S for
Yeah,
him.
like, not a question.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Pretty much any support you get except Lifeweaver, it's probably
True.
gonna like Lifeweaver's just trash. He's just not good.
Bastion. Now, this is gonna be either a matter of debate between the two of us or not, but I'm gonna actually go with the C tier because even though with the reduced health on all the tanks, he requires high amount of resources in order to keep
That's
alive.
true. I don't think it's gonna be a debate because I completely agree with that. He definitely needs a lot to be alive. It's kind of useless, especially if it's
Yeah,
like against a diva or a sigma. It's just there's not really much you can do anyway.
nothing.
I'd
Brig.
say Briggs decent, but like as again as solo support, it's gonna be harder.
You know, it's weird because I thought like because like we've gotten your solo support, and I was
Yeah,
thinking like if you can keep procking
but
like
we're also good at
plugging
Brig.
up. No, I know, but like I'm saying like
If you
it
could keep
didn't
proccing
work.
Inspire,
But it didn't. Yeah, I know,
that's
but it
because
doesn't feel like it does
because the
enough. I don't. I Brig C tier for Mr.
see.
Heroes. It has to be. It has to be.
I mean,
Dude,
she's still a
like you
support though. Like, I
can't.
don't think she's that bad. Like,
No, I know she's a support, but like I just can't. Like on paper,
but she
right?
can
On paper,
survive
it
for a
looks
while
great.
though.
I know her stats are goaded, but like in practicality, like I don't know.
You rather have an Ashe.
Yeah, I actually would because I'd take the middling damage. Or I take the higher damage over the middling damage. I don't think Brig offers enough healing.
Okay.
Because think about it, if you have an ideal if you have an ideal comp, you probably like with two supports, you're gonna be like, all right, Brig's good, but you're never
Yeah.
gonna say Brig's amazing. But if you have a bad comp, let's say Brig's the one support you roll, then like you're like, well, shit, we're screwed. Like it's not like you're not like rolling Brig and being like, oh yeah, sweet, we're in the money on this one. We got a support that's really
Yeah.
good.
I think it can also be map dependent for this one at least too. 'Cause if you're on a control point,
True.
she's obviously gonna be better. But if you're on like
Yeah,
Gibraltar, there's just she's not gonna be useful at all, except if you want someone to push the card.
I'd put C or B, either
I think
one.
she's better
She's
than.
not
Oh, we'll
she's
put her
not
at end
poo
of
poo.
B, low tier B. We'll see what happens. What was your side point?
Any payload maps, she's gonna be terrible.
Yeah.
But my side point in terms of that was like, if there's one DPS or two DPS, one of the DPS should always be pushing the cart. Like in
Fair.
Mystery Heroes, at least.
Right, Cassidy.
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
When it
He
comes,
has good
I have
damage.
no idea.
I think
He does have good damage.
it's good enough to be useful, I would say, especially
Yeah.
against the nerfed tanks.
Yep.
And so he can play where he's supposed to, mid range, because the tanks can't push him that much. If there's only one,
Yeah. And then he shuts down like
he also has hinder, which can be useful. It may not be. I mean, it still slows, so I would put him.
A
I would put
B
him A.
A. Okay, I'm gonna
Go with
yeah,
A.
I'll agree.
All right, Doomfist.
Can't play him. F. Can't play him.
Health
Yes.
nerfs, dives. Not dive is not really good in Mystery Heroes, just because you don't know if you're gonna follow up.
Yeah, and Torb has 375 HP when he uses his fucking E ability. So like, unless you're literally like, what's that dude's name? Zebra.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I don't think you're gonna find much use out of Doomfist.
Diva's next. I'd say she's high. Defense matrix, micro missiles. She can get in, get out.
Incredibly
Yeah,
useful.
I'm gonna put her S, I would say.
Yeah, Diva's an S. She can eat alts.
Yeah.
And she's high mobility.
Yep.
Lots of armor.
She can play dive because how quickly she can get out, and her abilities give her survivability. So. She's good to have for this. All right. Echo.
I view her the same way as Bastion, almost.
Yeah, I mean, if the enemy team doesn't have hit scan, then she can be useful. But
I get like burning the HP of tanks and stuff, but like you're committing to that, and like you're not always gonna have support. I don't know. High resources.
she can be good in situations. I'll put her. I don't know if she's as bad as Bastion though.
Yeah, she's probably
She
Ashe.
can.
Around Ashe.
Yeah. Because she can survive without as much resources as Bastion needs. Bastion needs a lot of resources. He's slow and huge. Lifeweaver's hitbox. Why is it in order off name and then Lifeweaver's at last?
Because that was the last hero added, and they didn't want to update it, the list to do a. Oh wow.
Yeah. Fixed it. Genji.
A plus.
A plus, really?
Yeah. You can, because I like him, and
yeah.
I can play him really well, and that's it.
That's great. I'm glad that's what the tier list is not for that, so.
But when I think of it, I don't think I'm killing a Diva with Genji. I'd kill an Ana.
You can kill a lot of
Realistically though, high resources. Like even in unranked GMs where you're picking heroes, he's high resource. He has to be C or D. Even though I love him and he's really good in the right hands, but all things equal, probably C or D.
It's definitely gonna be harder to play him in Mystery Heroes.
But he's better than Bastion.
Yeah.
He can literally kill Bastion.
He can. He can kill a lot of things. I almost want to put him at B. Like low B.
I'm
like
fine
with
with that.
Echo.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather have a Genji than Echo.
Hanzo.
Pool party. Sounds like a trap.
Sounds like a trap. But Hanzo,
A.
we have Diva and S, so
A or above.
yeah.
The long range damage with no dive.
Yeah, I mean he can kill. Most of the tanks in 2 shots.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
I'm gonna put on.
he's really good.
Maybe even S.
You gotta hit your shots
S?
though.
A plus or
A
S?
plus. A plus.
Yeah, that's fine. Definitely good. Long range damage can headshot a lot of people. Very useful if you can hit shots. Storm arrow's good at melting tanks too, especially with the nerf. Like he's just good kit. He can jump away from things. No one can really dive him because of the low amount of health. So Queen.
Junker Queen.
She already struggles from being low health. Tank. Squishy tank.
Like in
like normal games.
Rank,
yeah.
Yeah. I mean she plays like a really, really close range DPS almost.
She can melt things.
Yeah, but it's like playing like a worse version of Reaper and Mystery Heroes because you don't have Fade.
Yeah, you do have Lifesteal, which is kind of nice. C? I say C.
C. I'm saying C to C.
Wow.
Tier. Delete Junkrat off the list.
Spam damage good, sorry, but he's useful.
Don't like hero.
I
annoying,
hate him too,
terrible.
but
Yeah,
with the chance of
does
permanent
damage.
damage,
Yeah,
in this game mode, it's
yeah. I mean, permanent damage, high damage output, low resources. Generally, you're not gonna
yeah.
like see him like jumping into backlines and stuff. He can just sit there and just spam, and he can get like high value with three tanks.
Mm-hmm.
Like an optimal lineup for the enemy team. He's getting high damage output, so easy,
Yeah.
easy A plus tier, if
Yep.
not S. But uh, Kiriko, the Kitsune guides you.
I mean, Suzu's nice. High
It
damage, high
is.
healing. She can solo
But you
support.
can't play her optimally, and when I say
Yeah,
optimally, I mean going for damage.
true.
So I'd say B, because you just can't go. There's not a lot of chances.
Yeah.
You, everyone's gonna need resources in general.
Just the cooldown time of the healing of Fuda kind of hurts.
They reduced it.
They did reduce it now, so makes it better. It's still kind of high. Like trying to switch
Yeah,
targets
but
from
you
that.
yeah, but you still should be going for damage, right?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like,
And
and you can't get do that. Yeah,
that's no
obviously.
discussion. He sucks in any game mode. Especially if he's a solo support, it's just useless. You might as well not have one. Like honestly, he's just terrible in this game mode. You just literally just walk into the enemy team. This is the only time I'll say walk into the enemy team and just die.
Yeah, and to elaborate, I mean, high plan dependency, high com dependency, and when you have mystery heroes and his damage output's high, you can't optimally play for damage. He doesn't have the highest healing output. I mean, he's just not good. There's like I'd rather have any of
Extremely
the
long
other
cooldowns too.
supports. Yeah, I'd rather have any of the other supports.
Yeah,
So he's F. Lucio.
not very good.
Not in practicality. On
Yeah,
paper, it sounds great, but with the low health, high resource needs, he's like C.
yeah. Maybe you have like a Junker Queen Reaper on your team. Sombra. He can be good, but
Maybe.
the low healing output. The only thing he has is he can heal everyone at the same time, and he can
Yeah.
speed boost, which is nice. But that also takes coordination in Mystery Heroes, and like, are you actually gonna get a rush comp in Mystery Heroes? Who knows?
Yeah, are you gonna get a second support in Mystery Heroes?
Yeah,
Probably not, right?
May is extremely good.
Delete.
Yeah, heal herself, high
Delete it.
damage, can slow any tanks, slow anyone. I'm gonna put her S. Wall off. Wall is great in this. Wall is great in general, but it's even better now in this game mode. Ice block's better too in this game. Like it just she can heal herself. That's what you want.
Yep.
It's great.
Anything that can disrupt any type of coordination attempts is gonna be like great.
I mean, just cutting off a tank with wall with already its health nerf. It's
Death sentence.
yeah.
Mercy's a D for me.
I still just because I mean she's better than Lifeweaver. I put her C just because she's a support. Like if you don't have a support, you'll take her over anything. But like the single target,
He is the second worst support on my list.
yeah,
Like I think Zen is better than her. I really do think that. Like even like so you're talking about single target healing, uh, in a game with tanks, in a game where you need to be able to do damage when you need to, which is why Anne is so high, right? You need to
yeah.
be able to do damage when you need to. Like Mercy, like no damage when you need to be doing damage. Like the memes are great with the battle Mercy,
That's
but
true.
in terms of practicality and who you're actually playing with, she has to be D. She just has to.
That's fair. Her ult's nice if you can get it, because then you heal everyone, or you can go damage. But single support gonna be hard, cause
And to Moira,
S.
dude,
I
S.
think she's
Like
the best character in Mystery Heroes.
if there was S plus, she would be there. Double Moira is like actually like just cancerous. Like there's no way to describe it.
If you can
High
stay
healing
alive
output.
in Mystery Heroes as Moira, you win the game. You just win.
Yep.
It happened. It literally happened to us. Remember that game on was it Coliseum? We
Yep.
pushed it all the
It's
way. We
happened
had like
multiple
2 meters
times.
left. They got two Moiras, and we couldn't kill them. We couldn't do anything. If you get Moiras, you win. She's the best character. Damage and healing, it's just a lot. A lot she can do.
Yeah.
I mean, she really just enables your tanks. Orisa. You mind she just got buffed too. 50%
I have no
fortified.
idea where to put her after she got buffed.
I think she was already good.
High
Just because she was
resources.
high. She's a high survivability tank though.
Yeah, she's higher survivability, but she was higher resource before. Like you need a support to make Orisa useful. Like you need to roll one.
You really need a support to make any of these tanks useful. You're not Sigma.
True. I don't know. I don't know where to
Orisa
put her.
with
I have no
Fortify
idea.
is nice to have. And then you have Spear for if enemy team happens to get any ults, you can cancel some of them. That's nice.
True.
I'm putting her A, I would say.
I would say B, but
Well, you can't do anything, so I'm gonna put her A.
oh. I'm the
I
boss.
am. Pharah. I mean, if they don't have any hit scan, it's nice.
Yeah, I know, but also if they don't have any support, like you can kill her. Like,
I'd rather have Echo, to be honest. I think Echo's better.
yeah, I do think Echo's better.
I mean, if there's a situation where there's like no hit scan, then she'd be pretty high. But that's like one situation.
Yeah, but like even like a ball, right?
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna get
You can like poke
the
if they don't have
pharmacy.
supports. If you get pharmacy though, that's annoying to deal with in Mr. Heroes.
If the pharmacy is open, that's like if the mercy. Usually it's the mercy that's bad. That
Yeah.
that would ruin that. So,
It's still good though. Like they keep the fair alive. It's just annoying to deal with.
yeah, yeah. The Pharah
Um, B.
is like I'd say slightly better than Bastion. Ramatra's really weird.
He needs supports. Like
Yeah, he does.
like if you don't have supports, you rather have an Orisa. But like if you have one support, like it's nice. The Ramatra's better than Orisa.
The issue is like who are you making this tier list for? Because like if you literally like play Ramatra and you don't like manage your cooldowns, like you just die. Like you just die. You have 300 HP before you get into Nemesis form. You just die. So it's like interesting. Like if I'm making this tier list, like it's like so it is high resource, obviously,
Yeah.
but it's also skill ceiling dependent. But I mean, if you get that alt, man,
Yeah, the
that's
ult is nice. Nemesis form's
that
nice too.
the shield's nice. Everything about him's
You
nice,
have
and he
long
has a
range
lot of
damage too,
armor.
poke damage,
Yeah.
and the vortex, Ravenous vortex. You can pick off someone, especially if they don't have the
True.
support. It's very easy to pick off. It's hard. It's hard because again, if you don't have any supports for this dude, he's not. It's just not gonna work. He's too squishy.
Yeah, he has to be A or B because the possibility of not having supports. But
I'm gonna
if
put
he has
him
supports,
top of A, just because he can be very useful. You can play him without supports, but it's definitely gonna be harder. You can't just rush in like normal. You have to play more poke.
mhm.
If you play it more pokey, I think you can make it work. But I mean, if they have supports, they're just gonna eventually win. They'll just out sustain you. You're gonna have to get supports eventually. So one of your teammates are gonna have to die. Reaper,
Self healing,
yeah, self
easy
healing's
escape.
nice. Does have wraith form and
Uh,
teleport. He can go on flanks.
if they get tanks,
He
I
can
mean
kill the tank. He can absolutely destroy
yeah,
any
he's a
tanks.
tank buster. He's a tank buster before, but he's
Yeah,
even more of a tank buster now. I mean, A tier, better than McCree.
just no range. Kind of sucks for him, which kind of makes him a little map dependent. If you play him right, you can play him any map, but just no range whatsoever. He's definitely nice to have, especially if they get like 3 tanks or something. Then you can kind of knock him down quickly.
Yeah, I mean, like even in Masters games, I mean, like you can like delete, like you're deleting Zarya, you're
Yeah,
deleting like a lot. You're just all
you're gonna
charging
out
them.
damage a Junker Queen
Oh,
with
absolutely.
300 health. You can take away her life steal by just wraith forming. Once she uses Carnage, just wraith form and you just outplayed her and you win.
Yeah, I know. You literally just you have more DPS, you just kill her. So
Rein,
Reinhardt.
not good.
I got a lot to say about this. First of
The
all,
shield buff is nice.
great dive hero. Okay, let's be
Yeah,
honest. You just press shift, you charge into the back line. Okay, and you just live back there and you swing your hammer and then you die and you switch to a different hero.
Okay, so
So anyway,
yeah,
he's bad.
yeah,
He's terrible.
he's bad.
He's not good.
He's
High resource.
so high resources. Needs so much resources to just get close to people that it's not even worth this. If you don't have any supports or if you have one support, it's not worth it. Yeah.
Roadhog. Roadhog.
The self heal nice. He's not really a tank though, you know? He doesn't feel like it. When you play him in Mystery Heroes, he just feels like another
Yeah,
DPS. But that self
but
healing is
he has
nice.
how much? 450 or
I
400?
think it's
I don't
450 to
remember.
be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I would place him above Ramatra.
Yeah, just the self heal, the hook, nice to secure a kill.
And
High
with the lowered
damage.
tank health, he can kill people.
Yeah.
That- Yeah, he can just kill people.
We'll put him above it because he doesn't necessarily need a support.
Sigma is
Sigma's,
interesting
I think
because
he's pretty good.
he is pretty good because
His
I mean,
shields.
a lot of it, yeah, a lot of his health is shields. They regenerate
Mm-hmm.
on their own. He has the suck.
Yeah.
He's got the shield. And he's got a rock. So he has CC and then 2 defense abilities. Even without mobility, and like if you're crap, like low damage output, I mean he's still good.
Yeah.
So
Definitely good. A
I don't know
plus.
where he goes.
I'd say A
Yeah.
plus. Below Junkrat though.
All right. Yeah, below Junkrat.
Sojourn.
S plus.
Yeah.
Best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally, you farm all instantly and you just kill everybody.
Okay, so now that we're done with that, I'd say like probably like A or A plus. She's pretty good, especially now with the buffs. She's probably even better with the tighter spread, more
Yeah, I
consistent
mean, like
damage, long range
when
damage.
I get her, I mean, like it's
I
just
mean, you can melt tanks too.
yeah. I mean, you're always poking. You're always using your railgun. If there's no tanks, then I mean that's even more fun,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I mean, like you're either getting constant railgun or you're not. And then soldier, a soldier's an S.
Yeah, I mean,
He
he just
has to
got
be an
buffed
S.
too. It's even without the buffs,
Yeah,
he
even
just
without the
got.
buffs, I mean,
He's steady. I
self-sustain,
think he's right here.
damage, reliability, everything.
I mean, it's the Helix rocket can almost one shot someone now. Can self heal. I mean, consistent damage that's high too.
Sombra,
This one's interesting.
because of the alt charge, like how easy it is to get
I
alt
mean,
charge.
hacking is nice too. Like
Yeah, hacking is great.
if you can get on their supports, especially in this game mode, and you kill one of the supports, that's extreme value already.
Yep.
But then there's like people who stay invisible all the time. I guess it's just a skill diff.
Yeah, I mean, barring that you're not absolutely just terrible at the game, I mean, she's A or A plus, absolutely.
I'm willing to put her S just because the ability to get on supports like
True.
just for free. I put her S.
Symmetra.
I mean, like if you get Sim Torb, you win.
You can 2-shot 200 HP targets now.
Her
You have,
turrets,
you
wall
have
hacks too.
deterrence. You have shields that regenerate on their own.
The wall is pretty good ultimate too.
Repositioning tools if you're good.
Yeah, TP is useful.
Low S.
I agree. Sniper Sim, baby. Torb, he's good too.
S.
Yeah,
S. S.
turret, long range
375
turret,
HP.
and his what is it? Overclock? No, that's
Yeah,
Sojourn's.
wait.
Right? What is it called?
Overload.
Yeah, overload.
Overload. Yeah, I mean he can out DPS a tank. He can kill a tank by himself
Yeah,
without any help.
Shotgun's nice. I mean, his normal gun can do a lot of high damage.
And now your overload reloads 6
Yeah,
bullets.
that's true.
So you shoot 3 times, then you overload, then you get the overhealth buff and reload for free. I mean that's crazy. I don't know where to put Tracer. I have no idea. She's not
I mean, she can be good because she doesn't require a lot of resources. She can easily play health. Like, that's also something with Sombra that we didn't mention. She can easily play health packs. The same with Tracer. She can play health packs, so she doesn't need a lot of resources to go into her. And she has recall, and she can get on the supports.
Yeah.
I think I put her like A plus or high A.
Yeah.
Somewhere around here. She's pretty good. Definitely useful, especially if you know how to play her. Now, if you don't know how to play Tracer, then I don't know if she's going to be useful.
Probably be a good hero to learn how to play. At least mildly proficiently.
Widow. I mean, if
Widow's
you're hitting
interesting because
shots, very valuable.
she can kill tanks
That's true.
like easily.
And again, dive isn't going to be something you want to run anyway. So like you're not. I mean, you can get a Tracer or Sombra on her too, but like she plays high grounds enough. If you're hitting shots with her, she can really be very useful.
Yeah, I mean, if you're lucky, you kill her, but I mean, she does so much damage to your tank. Even Sigma.
You don't even have to be hitting shots either. Just her presence. Again, like even in normal matches, just her presence alone is just scary.
A plus.
I'll put her above Anna. But
Monkey, another dependent hero.
As much as I love Monkey, he has to be like C or below, or even D. He's probably with Reinhardt.
Really?
I mean, the bubble is very nice, but he does need a lot of resources.
There does need something. You need to be able to jump back to something. I guess now that I think about it.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about it. Like when you jump back, it needs to be like into heals. It can't be like you just then you're just sitting there. So yeah, I guess
maybe
he would be like
if you get a
with Reinhardt or with Junkrat Queen.
If you get a good comp or like an enemy team comp's not that good, then you can definitely play him. If you're really good, you can probably get to B, but I'm gonna put him at C. Like right near Junkrat Queen. Just he doesn't have high damage either. It's a problem. He's not like at least Junkrat Queen you can kill someone. Solo kill. Winston is gonna be hard to solo kill in enough time for you to get out safely. Now Wrecking Ball. I think he's probably pretty good. Because he can play health packs.
Really
he has shields. He can get in and out.
He's bad in the good comps because in terms of like the 2 supports, 3 tanks. Like that's not great for him. But in terms of like self-sustain and all that, he's probably like a little above Kiriko or he's better than Orisa.
Yeah, I'd say he's better.
He's better than Orisa.
Can be useful because he can regen, he can get the health packs, swing in, swing out. I think Zarya is a little squishy for this game mode.
DPS Zarya is
squishy
alright.
If you can get her high charge.
I mean, if you use your bubbles on your allies, you're dead. Unless you have another Zarya or you have like a bunch of support. Like the ideal comp for Zarya looks so complicated.
It's almost like Reinhardt where you kind of need to play a rush style.
Yeah.
But you don't know if you're going to get that. I definitely think she's better than Reinhardt. I think she's probably around C or B just because bubbles. And she has pretty high damage once you get up there.
She does have high damage.
The high damage is nice.
So above Pharah, not better than Monkey.
Okay. Zen. It's a hard one.
Literally god tier, best hero in the game. No bias on my part. Shields, self-sustain, Discord are literally the best hero ever. Class of Zone. You want to contribute anything?
If you're gonna say that, I'm putting Monkey at S tier then.
Okay. Alright. Fine.
It's just low heal.
Low healing.
High damage though. It's like we can almost treat him as a DPS kind of. Shields. High damage. I mean, like it's not like we're Rolex here.
Sim.
If you get him, he's like a damage. You basically playing him as a damage person who can heal. It's kind of like Soldier Reaper.
He's like Sim. He's Sim.
Yeah, I'd say better, longer range. And he can. Well, I guess he can amplify. I think I'm gonna put him here. He can amplify everyone else's damage. It's still very useful.
What do you think of this tier list now that you look at it?
I was just about to ask that. Feel decent. Is there anything we want to change? Still got Bap. Moira is the best too.
Moira is
Yeah,
absolutely
Moira's staying
amazing.
up
Bap
there.
is
She
absolutely
can get her
amazing.
own character, own
Soldier's
thing.
amazing. Mai's amazing. Torb's amazing. Diva, just useful.
Mm-hmm.
Sombra, I mean, like, even if you didn't want to argue, like, even if you argue you can't dive, I mean, you stack ult so fast, it's
That's
like
true.
taking half of everyone's HP in an ideal comp. Like, if you put any of the S tier heroes in an ideal comp, you wouldn't switch them out for any. Like, you wouldn't be like if you rolled
I mean, you almost roll out on
the
this.
S tier.
Just move this over. You roll out on this. If you get this in Mystery Heroes, you win. Like
Yeah,
literally, if you get
yeah.
this in Mystery Heroes, you're rolling. It's not. It's not even funny. You're just gonna win. I almost think we can move Hog up to A plus
I agree.
because he heals a lot. He heals a lot. He can live.
He's so much.
I'm gonna put him a high A plus actually. It's very good because it's not like you can counterpick him. Like in a normal match, you just go Zen, he just dies instantly.
If Dude, honestly, it was funny because it's like a thought in my head, and it's so stupid, but I can imagine it being in comments like, what if you get two Zaryas or two Roadhogs or two of this or two of that? You're not you're not depending on getting two of the same hero. If you get two Moiras, you win the entire game.
Yeah,
So
that's
if you
all
get
you
two
need two
Baps,
of.
you're winning the entire game. Yeah, I mean, if you're getting two soldiers, you're
The
set.
problem is,
Two
for that
Mays.
argument, you don't even need two Moiras. You need one Moira. You win the game.
Yeah, I know.
If you are competent at ability usage at all and you get Moira, you win the game.
You don't need to aim.
No, you don't. You don't play her. You don't go in the back line. You don't need to do that. Just heal bot and then throw the damage ball in, and heal, and then fade when they try to kill you. Easy. That's how you play Moira in Mystery Heroes, and you win. And just to clarify, this isn't for any specific comps. Like, if you get Bap Rein, that could be good. That moves Rein up, not from D tier. Just saying, this not set in stone. Like, if you get one of these, they can bring up these people.
Yeah, I mean, if you Kiriko Moira, like, that makes Kiriko way better because you can
do what
focus
she
on
wants
doing
to
damage
do.
way more. Yeah, you can like actually enable the hero, but we're not depending on other heroes to enable heroes when it comes to a tier list.
Like if you get
stupid
Moira, Lucio, Rein, that's S tier right there. Because then they can all do what they want to do. Rein can do what he needs to do and get up close. Except for Lifeweaver, nothing can bring him up. He's S, F. No, Lifeweaver sucks.
Oh, Freudian slip.
S for sucks.
Secretly in love.
S for
Secretly
sucks.
in love with Lifeweaver. I don't know. It's like the same thing with Zarya, right? If you get like Zarya, Roadhog, Diva, it's like, yeah, Zarya is like literally the best character in the game.
Yeah.
Right? It's like if you get two main tanks and then like and then two supports and then you get Zarya, it's like, oh, well, she's really good. Yeah. I'm fine with this. I am content. I think this is a great Mystery Heroes tier list.
I want to know the comments have to say.
Silvers would say that this is a ranked tier list.
This is our ranked tier list.
No, it's not.
This is our top 500 tier list for season 5.
Top 500.
This is top 500 tier list for season 5. Right here. Doomfist F tier. Monkey C. Roadhog A plus. Oh boy. Yeah, this is our top 100 ranked tier list.